Hope your Monday is going good. And as you know, today is Monday, so we are doing another how-to video. Today we are going to be doing a crock pot edition. So go to the cabinet, go to your storage facility, wherever you have your crock pot, bring that sucker out because today we're going to be using it. So we're going to be doing pork tenderloin. We're going to crock pot. We're going to put a pork tenderloin in a crock pot, and we're going to make a nice little meal for you and your family. So here we go. I went to our local store and got a nice sized pork tenderloin. We're not going to be doing, well, unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing this whole entire pork tenderloin. I'm actually going to cut this in the middle because, unfortunately, I have a smaller crock pot. I don't have those big giant ones. I wish I did. Hey, out there. But I have a smaller one. So it's like an apartment style when I was living in my apartment. But we're going to definitely go ahead and cut this in half. And we're going to season it, and I'm going to take you through the whole entire thing of how to cook a pork tenderloin in a crock pot. So stay tuned, and we are now going to go and set up our crock pot. So come along with me. Alright, so we're over here, and we're going to be going to set up our crock pot. So it comes with the basic directions, like right here. This show is not sponsored by this brand, but this is the brand that I have. And I go ahead and take out a lovely crock pot. Shout outs to my sister who got me this crock pot at least, I think it's like 3 years ago or so. Yeah, it's been like three years. And it's been a wonderful addition to my family and into my cooking. Lovely crock pot. Take the plastic out. And as you see, this crock pot has definitely been cleaned. It's already been cleaned, so we don't have to clean it. But you probably would want to go ahead and wash your crock pot out if you've had it in the storage facility, or if you just had it in your cabinet and be like, I haven't used this in a minute. It's always good to wash the inner bowl out, which is this bowl right here. And then put it back. So we're going to go ahead and plug our crock pot up. You don't want to do any pre-settings or anything with this. You just want to plug it up. Plug and go, pretty much. That's how this works. Plug and go. This crock pot has 3 settings. It has 3 settings. The off setting has a medium, a low, and a high setting. Some crock pots have more settings. The bigger ones, I definitely know the bigger ones have more than 1 setting, but mine only has, actually it was like 4 settings. So if you include the off setting, then it has 4 settings. So we're going to go ahead back over to our sink, and we're going to go ahead and cut our pork tenderloin in half. All right, guys, so I went along and I already pre-cut, well, not pre-cut, but I've already cut our pork tenderloin in half, and as you see, it fits perfectly within inside the crock pot. So we're going to go ahead and, at this point, you're going to go ahead and add your seasonings in here. Give me 1 second. Add your seasonings. Now, you can add any type of seasonings into your pork tenderloin. These are seasonings that I'm going to add into this one. So I'm going to do, of course, some all-purpose salt. Seasoned salt. I'm sorry, seasoned salt. I'm going to do some all-purpose seasoned salt. I'm going to do some lemon pepper. Love that lemon pepper. And I'm going to do some onion powder. And I'm also going to do some paprika. Now, because I said this is a small crock pot, there's not too much stuff that I can put in here. But if you have one of those big crock pots and you want to make a full meal, you know, you definitely can add some potatoes, some carrots, some celery, some onion sliced up, and surround your meat with that. That's going to not only cook the potatoes and the carrots and the onions and the celery that you can have on the side, but it's also going to, all of that flavor is going to penetrate into the meat, especially that onion and that celery. The flavor from that is definitely going to go inside the meat, and that potato is going to absorb some of that meat, some of that flavor as well. So when you open that potato, it's nice and moist, and it's delicioso. So we are definitely going to. I do have some celery that I am going to put in here, probably an onion as well. So I'm going to go ahead and chop that up right now, and I'll be right back. Definitely want to use this one. Go ahead and take off those seeds that's inside. Have you ever seen the inside of a, like, it's fascinating to me. It really is. But like I said, you can do this prior. You can do this the day before. Ooh, there go all those seeds. You can do this the day before. You can do this the day of. You can do this even before you go to work. If you wake up really early in the morning, like I did, I wake up around like 4 o'clock in the morning before I have to go to my job. You can do this. You can do all of these. You can prep all of this the night before, and then the day of, go ahead and add in everything and set it. And then when you get back home, you have a full meal already ready for you. So for those people that don't know what they want to eat, or oh my God, let's go ahead and clean this up real quickly before we get the cutting. Oh my God, I forgot to take something out. You know, if you're that type of person, or you work a 9-to-5 job and you're just tired and you don't really want to cook, you can do this on Sundays. Prep everything on Sunday, and then on Monday, just wake up and start adding everything to the bowl. And then preset your crock pot, put it at low temperature, and within 8 hours of you coming home, you have a full meal that's already ready. I know a friend who actually does. She takes probably every Saturday and Sunday. Her and her children. This is also another thing that if your kids are wanting to help you in the kitchen, they can prep. They can help you prep for dinner. But like I said, she does this with her children. She makes crock pot meals. Like she takes Saturday and Sunday and makes crock pot meals. I cannot say that word out today. I don't know why. But she makes meals, and she puts them in plastic bags, and she dates them. And then, you know, like if she has to work overtime, or if she's working late, she'll just be like, hey, you know, go in and pull out, you know, Tuesday's crock pot meal, or Wednesday's crock pot meal, or whatever. If she knows that she's going to be working late, she pulls it out the night before and lets it defrost, and then puts it in the day of, and the kids have something when they get home to eat. So yeah, you definitely can do that. That's always an easy thing to do. So we went along. This is a big knife. I shouldn't have got this knife. I really shouldn't have. Let me get another one. It's not here. Why is it not here? Because I think I used it. Let me use this one. Okay, so we went along and cut up just a few green peppers. I'm gonna go ahead and add that into our crock pot here. And we're gonna do the same with our celery. We're going to do the same right here with our celery. I think I do have a potato, so I can see. Okay, so we cut up a couple of salads. We don't want a whole lot of celery in here. So we just cut up a couple of them. We're going to also add that into our crock pot. All right. And I think I have some potatoes in here as well. Yes, I do. That's a wonderful thing. All right, so I do have some potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and add this off camera, and then I'll be right back. As you see, I went along and added the potatoes inside of here. Yeah, we added our potatoes inside, and we're going to add some water. So you don't want to overflow this. You just want to make sure that the water comes up and covers the meat and a little bit of the potatoes. Don't worry, everything is going to get cooked because it's going to steam it pretty much. So we're going to go ahead and add some water right now. You know, I have the cup here. Add some water. We're going to go ahead and add water into our crock pot. It doesn't take too much from me. All right, everything is done. Got water over here to the side. All right, so we just added water into our crock pot, so we're gonna put our crock pot inside. And put our lid on. So this is gonna take, I'm going to do this for like 6 hours. So it is 12 o'clock now. So we're gonna put it on high, we're gonna start it off on low. Actually, no, we're gonna go ahead and start off on high. And 6 hours, we'll be right back. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It has been 7 hours. We are now back with the finished result of the pork tenderloin in a crock pot. So I've left it on for 7 hours. I was supposed to do it for 6, but I decided to leave it on for an additional hour just so I can get that extra tenderness. And then we're about to see for the very first time how it turned out. You ready, guys? Here we go. So wow, okay, the security thing that goes around it came off. That's surprising, but okay. Remove that. But it's, as you see, it turns out really good. Let's go get our knife and fork and let's see how tender it got. Okay. It's cutting very good with this butter knife, coming right apart. As you see, it's nice and white on the inside. That meat is definitely coming off very smoothly. Yes, that is what you want for a pork tenderloin. Can you see that, guys? That's what you want. So I noticed that there's a lot of juice down here at the bottom. As you see here, one of our potatoes, that's definitely then got nice and juicy. All that flavor from the pork tenderloin and the green peppers and the celery and the onions and got into that. That's really good. I personally like a sauce to go with my pork tenderloin. So I'm going to show you right now how to get a nice thick sauce to go with this pork tenderloin. So what I've already did is I got probably a good, let's see. A good three and 4 cups of the juice from the pork tenderloin. And with that, I've added a good 2 or 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour into that. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix it. As you see, let's reposition this. This is what it's supposed to look like. So I took the sauce from the pork tenderloin, from the crock pot, and I added the flour to the sauce, and I'm going to go ahead and thoroughly mix it through. Make sure you don't get any lumps or anything in your juice. Oh, it's kind of hot. It's still hot. And once that's happened, like so, no lumps or anything. Y'all see anything? Okay. You're going to basically add that back into your pork tenderloin like so. So what you can do at this point is you can go ahead and let this cook for another hour. Or for, actually, it shouldn't take that long for the sauce to actually get nice and thick. Like 15, 20 minutes should be the most. Before the sauce gets nice and thick. You can do that, wait 15, 20 minutes. The sauce will get nice and thick, and then you have a sauce to go along with your pork tenderloin. You can also... I know my family loves when I basically take the pork tenderloin after it's been nicely cooked for 6 hours, got nice and juicy. I take it and I bake it for 15 minutes just to get a nice golden brown on the top, and the sauce gets nice and thick. That way when you serve it, you have a nice sauce to serve on the side or serve on top of it. But it's all up to how you want to do things. You can serve your pork tenderloin with some mashed potatoes, some rice, or whatever type of side you want. You don't have to use rice or any starch products. You can use you can do vegetables and broccoli, and you can do whatever. You can even just eat it right out of here, like I'm about to go ahead and taste this right now, because this looks too good to just wait. I'm taking a nice chunk. Oh my God. The flavors that are coming from this pork tenderloin is so nice and juicy. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So you guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to all of my social medias and to my YouTube page. And if you have another how-to video, please don't hesitate to comment below and let me know what you want me to try out. Today's shout out goes to Betty Willie. Thank you so very much for following me. I appreciate you so very much. If you also want a shout out, hit that notification button, subscribe, and comment done, and you will be our next shout out on our next how-to video. See you guys, and don't forget, good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is your better and your better is your best. Love ya. Bye.